Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at Universal Studios Hollywood because there's so much happening here that, instead of putting it in a normal update video, I'm just gonna do one big Universal Studios video. So, how about you and I dive right in. Well, would you look at what we have here? Another tent has sprung up. I mean, it is springtime. Things are growing very rapidly here in Southern California. And when you water the asphalt enough, another Halloween Horror Nights tent pops up out of nowhere. So yeah, they'll be putting the carpet down for this one relatively soon. And before you know it, all the plywood will be in place. The layout will form. You can start guessing as to what this one might be. And over here at the other Halloween Horror Nights maze, more details are starting to appear. And yeah, this looks to just be some abandoned house or some sort of condemned building of some sorts. And it's a house. Yeah, no, we've determined that it's a house. Yeah, the newest additions on the facade are the distressed shingles and of course the brick chimney. Those are the newest things. Everything else looks the same. All the work is happening on the inside of the attraction. And of course here, see all of the lumber being prepared for the maze over there in the corner. Very exciting things continue to happen here at Curious George, and I love it. Have some fun around the park. And of course, check up on all the new goodies happening. There's gonna be a lot of Nintendo talk today. That's why this is in a separate video, not in the main update video, which we'll do later on. Hello, King Kong. It's nice to see you. Now, right off the bat here at the front of the park, look at this. Feature presentation is presenting Super Nintendo World merchandise. Oh yeah, Super Nintendo World is going to be taking over Universal Studios Hollywood here for a bit because, yeah, the land opens up next year and we're super stoked. Oh, look at Michael's already grabbing stuff. Wow, look at this. This looks so cool. It's very vibrant in here. Oh, and they got the music in here playing. And look, they got the green tubes. And maybe we can jump up high enough and maybe it'll transport us into the Super Nintendo world. There are so many neat items available. I think Universal has a gold mine when it comes to the merchandise. My goodness, there's so much cool stuff. We have mugs and t-shirts and plush and everything. And look at this, we got candy bars, milk chocolate caramel. We have milk chocolate with Crispies. Oh, this is so cool. I just love the look of this store. And this is just a little sneak peek as to what the entire land is gonna be, looking like. It's gonna be incredible. I'm actually more excited for the land itself versus the ride. I mean, the ride is gonna be really cool. The Mario Kart ride is gonna be amazing. But I think the kineticism of the land and just all the different textures and colors within the space are just gonna be stellar. I mean, incredible. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Look, there's even another green tube up here. Oh, look at this. Here's some flags on the other side of the store. Now, we're probably gonna see these on the inside of the Mario Kart attraction. Inside the queue, we might see a lot of that. And of course, our first attraction of the day is Secret Life of Pets. Oh, there's me.
Ooh, you guys are not gonna get adopted looking like that. You gotta get you cleaned up first.
I am so happy for you. Remember, you receive lots of love and attention. They're pretty.
Oh, just wait till you spend the night in this thing.
You're welcome, people.
Secret Life of Pets is always so much fun. I especially love that last room because there's so many animatronics in there and there's so much movement. It really is a lovely little attraction, perfect for the kids. Still no visible progress this week on this particular maze. Again, we don't know what it's gonna be. My guess is some sort of La Llorona maze, just because of this right here. It looks very similar to what I have seen before on the facade work from 2012 and 13 with those mazes, which were incredible. I love the La Llorona mazes, so I hope, fingers crossed. Yeah, and crews are definitely working today. You can see that they've put up a lot more walls, at least from this particular vantage point. Just no facade work right now. Alrighty, you know the drill. Let's head over to the lookout. And here at the lookout, Looking over into Super Nintendo World, so much continues to happen every single week. Last week I was here, little bits of scaffolding were coming down, and now this week it seems like even more scaffolding has come down, revealing more of the land that is incredibly vibrant. Again, I was talking about earlier with the Nintendo store, it's going to be like, the vibrancy is just a huge selling point to everything, just because it's so colorful. It draws people in, it draws your eye to certain areas of the land and the merchandise and the food and everything. It really is a win-win combination, and you can see that with the construction going on here. There's so many little details and so many pieces are showing up to the land, because remember, this land has a lot of moving parts, which is going to be really fun. Alrighty, it's time for the world famous studio tour. Oh yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Series Bel Air, which is a reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air with a dramatic spin. 19 over here on your left is where Steven Spielberg shot the kitchen scene from Jurassic Park.
You know, I've always wanted to have a margarita here. Oh well, we get a chance to drive down Wisteria Lane. This is definitely a rare moment now at Universal Studios. They're always filming in this location, so it's nice to be able to travel down the street again.
Actually, Tom Hanks spent a lot of time on this street. He also did Lady Killers on this street with the Coen brothers. Recently shot on this street, Mindy Kaning's new series, Never Have I Ever. Right, this is great, we love it, but come on, man, it's dangerous. Who do you think you are? Heisenberg jumping up Winnebago? Colonial Street, folks.
So much fun on the world famous studio tour. Always a hoot and a holler. It's a Universal classic. Every time you come to the park, you got to do it. I was a little bummed out though. We haven't been in the New York street sets in quite some time. That's just because there's so much filming going on. But in return, it was nice to go down Wisteria Lane, because that is also another spot on the tour that is kind of rare, just because there's so much production happening. So that was pretty cool. We made it back up to the front of the park, and yeah, look at all the people coming in. Last bits of Spring Breakers. Oh, look at Scoob, and he's got a hamburger. My goodness, yes. I love it. You got some tasty treats there, yeah. Oh, look, it's Shrek and Fiona. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, they're always killing it. They are always killing it. And yeah, they definitely put on a crowd here. There's a lot of people checking them out. Oh, look at Hello Kitty's coming out too. It's a character extravaganza. Oh my goodness, it's like a show. Remember, they don't do meet and greets here. They do meet and greets right over there. So, oh my goodness, look. I think that's a new character. I don't think I've ever seen this character before. We'll have to go say hi. And this particular character's name right here is Gabby. And yeah, she's a taxi cab driver. How cool. This is a really neat gig. It's actually a really good idea too, because the taxi's always been here. So it's nice to have a character now that's associated with this. No, not yet. Yeah, I'll call a cab later. Oh, look at this. We have Frankenstein coming out. Oh, look. The Bride of Frankenstein. I've never seen her in the park before. This is a brand new character. How awesome. Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein himself. Well, Frankenstein's monster. Oh, she sees me. She sees me. Oh, she might be scared. Yeah, she does get very scared, so just be careful. All right, we've made it over to Waterworld. It is a beautiful day for Waterworld.
I told you to make them follow you. Maybe half of them did this, and like 10 did this. You gotta make them follow you.
Yeah, so you gotta follow the rules or else you just get soaked.
Close the gates! Back! People, look out!
Hello!
Sage! Come help me!
Woo! It is good to see you alive. Where have you been? You're ruining everything! Why would you cry? Hold on, Justin! Hold on!
All right, we're heading down to the lower lot to check up on all the goodies down there. We'll ride Jurassic World and Mummy, and of course, get a nice vantage point of Super Nintendo World. Since we're working our way down into the lower lot, we're getting really good views of the Halloween Horror Nights maze again. right behind Revenge of the Mummy, and some facade work is slowly starting to happen. Not really too much, but they are working on the windows, it seems. And the back half of the attraction, not a lot going on back there, but really good views into Super Nintendo World from multiple angles, from the Jurassic World attraction, and of course our vantage point from the escalator. Really nice views, and of course all that detail starting to appear from the scaffolding, because yeah, they're taking down the scaffolding. And again, this is happening so fast. Within a week's time, so much has popped up, including a lot of that prefab that we're starting to see being installed, which is just, again, it's so cool to see this land shape up. And it's incredible to see how vibrant it is, because it does stick out with everything else at the park. Like, you immediately see Nintendo as you're working your way down to the lower lot. Alrighty, let's do Jurassic World.
All boats in safe zone.
A little wet, feels nice though, right? Thankfully we don't have to worry about her. She's really nice. She's a gentle giant. Just got off Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. We've been doing so well here at Universal Studios Hollywood, even though it is relatively busy, but we've just been knocking out all the rides. It does take some time, but thankfully, because the ride count is a little bit lower here at this park, just because it's a smaller park, you can actually get quite a bit done in a day. So we've been having so much fun. Yeah, Forbidden Journey was great, Jurassic World was great, Transformers was a lot of fun, and we've done pretty much every major heavy hitter in the park. We just didn't see Animal Actors, didn't see Waterworld. Yeah, it's been a great day today. And before I officially close it out, I wanted to mention that the nighttime lights at Hogwarts is still going up until April 17th. And then they're going to do one more show on April 23rd. And remember, it's multiple shows in the evening. So yeah, if you're staying at the park all day, be sure to stop by Hogwarts Castle later on at night, because the show that they do is actually really cool. And another heads up when it comes to the new characters in the park, since they are new, usually when Universal does this, it's kind of like a testing phase. So they might show up when you visit the park, or they might not. It just depends on what the park wants to do with the characters for the day. And there's a lot that has to go on behind the scenes in order to make sure the character's ready to go for the park permanently. So that's just a heads up. And, from a former Universal Studios entertainer, yeah, things change all the time. So just keep that in mind if you do want to see Gabby or Bride of Frankenstein. Well, I've officially made it back home. Fast forward. Forgot to do a closeout that day, but yes, I am back home. And yeah, it was a fantastic day at Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these Universal Studios videos or any other theme park videos, I have a bunch on my channel. So yeah, you should consider subscribing, because I have new videos every single week. I also have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Be sure to check that out, because I post there all the time, and I post updates there that I don't normally post here on YouTube. So yeah, if you're not already following me there on Instagram, I was gonna say YouTube for a minute. If you're not already following me on Instagram, be sure to follow that link down below. So many new things were happening that day at Universal Studios Hollywood, with all the new characters, and of course the Halloween Horror Nights construction, and the Super Nintendo World construction, and Super Nintendo Store. There's just so much happening at Universal, and it's just getting me ready for the summer. I cannot wait. I think it's gonna be a great summer at the park. And of course, right after summer, we fall right into Halloween, and that's gonna be a ton of fun. I'll also be out in Orlando here very, very soon, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, it was a beautiful day, and as you can see today, it's another beautiful day. So if you're at the parks today, enjoy the park, have fun, go on a few rides for me. I mean, I hope you go on a few rides. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the park. Bye.